Hi everyone, it's your girl Jamie with another message from A.W.A.R.D House. Tonight's topic is depression. It seems as though the more people suffer from depression, the less we speak out against depression and spread awareness on it. A lot of us tend not to speak out on depression because we're scared of what the public may think of us, and we feel ashamed because we're going through this. We feel alone. We don't feel like nobody has our back. We don't feel the support. The people who genuinely love us, we push them away and we turn our backs to the people who we truly need to depend on and run to for that support. The spirit of depression, unfortunately, takes over who you are as a person, and it causes you to isolate yourself. Sometimes we isolate ourselves because of our culture and religious beliefs and who we are. A lot of different cultures believe that depression is a sign of weakness. They frowned upon depression. In other cultures, they look at depression as a good thing. They feel like it's part of a growing process in life. But many of us in the black community, we don't speak out about depression. And we're one of the ones who suffer the most from depression. And we don't speak out about it because of what we so much consider the views of our family and friends. We think that they'll think negative of us, or they'll look down on us, they'll talk about us, they'll think we're crazy. There's so many negative perceptions about people who are depressed. Therefore, you don't speak out about it. You don't spread the awareness. You turn to things like drugs, alcohol, pills, just to soothe that pain that you're feeling inside. And once that pain is at its boiling point, to the point where drugs, alcohol, and pills will no longer help, all you have is you. And that's when those other demons kick in and cause you to do other things. You think negative, you feel negative, you treat people negative, you push away the ones who genuinely love you. You make everyone suffer around you because you're suffering inside. Unfortunately, that's when you become a bad person, because you take your hurt and pain out on someone. That's why, as parents, many people abuse their children because they're depressed. It's something going on inside of them that's making them hurt their children. Also, you have people committing suicide, which is something very big. That is the most biggest issue we have. And that's because people are depressed and they're suffering from all types of mental illnesses, but nobody wants to speak out about it. Nobody is searching for help. And then a depression takes over you, and it causes you to want to slit your wrist. It causes you to want to shoot yourself in the head. It causes you to want to hang yourself. It causes you to want to jump off a cliff into the A.W.A.R.D River. It causes you to do so many things to where you're just dead. And there's no way of getting out of that unless you get help and speak out about it. When we're depressed, we damage so many good things in our life. It's like you self-sabotaging. Everything that's good in your life, you sabotage it and you turn it into something negative because you're depressed and you don't know how to get out of this depression. You don't know where to turn to next for the help that you need. So therefore, you're just a person just sitting there looking stupid, really, because you letting your depression take over you and you're letting it affect who you are as a person. And sometimes it's not a sign of weakness. The strongest people fall to depression. And that's because everybody has their day. And sometimes those days may last longer than what you expect. But you have to learn to fight and stay strong during the whole process. And we know depression is not something that lasts forever. But when we don't seek help and we don't speak out about it, it will last for a long period of time. And it will sooner or later just become who you are. You'll become a miserable, depressed person. And therapy is not bad. Talking to someone is not bad. Even if you prefer to take antidepressants, there's nothing wrong with it. Whatever you need to do to soothe your depression and to feel better about yourself is what you have to do. And no matter what people in the public could think about you, I'm pretty sure that they'll support your decision to want to get help. Because it's not a bad thing to be depressed. It's just something that we go through because of different things in our lives. Some people get into a spirit of depression because of loss of a loved one. Some because of a loss of a job. A sickness can even take you through depression. Even something so stupid as getting a bad grade in school, or your friend being mad at you, or you broke up with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you just go into a deep, dark depression. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just who you are. And it's just important that you fight those negative thoughts and perceptions in order to move forward. And no matter what we go through in life and whatever it brings, we know that there's always somebody who can help us. There's always that person who we can look to and make you feel better about yourself. You can only improve yourself. You can never make yourself worse. So going through depression is only going to strengthen who you are as a person and make you better in life. And tonight, I just want to let everybody know that I suffer from depression. I lost something very valuable and important to me, which is my vision. And it took me into a spirit of depression. And because I didn't deal with it when I was supposed to, I have to deal with it now, today. So I'm telling everybody, it is not important to wait. When you feel yourself in a downward spiral, seek help immediately. Because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be for you to fight off that demon. And you don't want to be fighting off the spirit of the demon forever, because then you're not living your life. And I always want to live my life to the fullest, no matter what I'm going through in life. I strive for the best, and I try to stay true to myself. But unfortunately, with the spirit of depression on my back heavy, it's no way impossible that a person can stay true to themselves. So I just really want everybody to seek help. If you're depressed, if you know somebody who's depressed, get help. Because your life is in jeopardy. And trust me, I know there's so many times that I've thought about drifting away. But I always think about my kids. And I know where I've been. And I know where I'm going. So whatever hurdles I need to conquer in between, I'm ready to fight. And I want everybody else to join that fight. And just stand up to depression. Toss it away. And thank God for what you have. Because tomorrow is not promised to nobody. And always love yourself. No matter what is going on or what you look like. Love yourself. Because if you love yourself and know who you are, depression will have no right to you. And I thank you guys for listening. And please spread this message, share it, and remember, if nobody else loves you, I love you. Thank you.